This is the resources page. It is slide 3, and you can come back to this page anytime you want to get really good websites and examples. So the best thing on this page is that you can click here to see an example page for every slide. If you're on, let's say, slide 6 and you're wondering, wait, what does this slide look like when it's done? What is it supposed to look like? Click on this link. It will ask you to make a copy of the document. Just say make a copy. The only reason it's doing this is because I made this example slideshow and I don't want anyone to change it and then it affects your copy. If you make a copy, this is your copy. And anything you do on here is fine. It's not going to affect someone else who wants to see the teacher example. So by clicking that link, you can see an example of what every page is supposed to look like. So I suggest opening this right away and just keeping it up here as a tab that you can look at if you need help. But the way you get there is from the resources page. Now, there are some websites here you can click on. You can also just use Google if you're searching for information. You can just ask Google. But these are some sites that I used when I was creating my teacher version. So for example, 50states.com is great for general information about your state. It'll tell you about the state capital, how many people live there, how big the state is. State symbols I used for slide number 9. And it'll tell you the state symbols, the state tree, the state flower. These are some state maps if you want to look at different maps. Historical events. This one is really good for slide 12 because you have to put an event that happened in the history of your state. Here's one for geography. So this will tell you about the landforms in your state. If there's a lot of rivers, or if there are a lot of deserts, or if there are beaches, what the land is like. This one is also geography and a little bit more. I actually think I used Ducksters. I would click on it for geography, but then I would also just explore this website because there are other things too. So here's the geography, but you can also you can also find the state symbols. You can find when it became a state. Here's the geography, famous people. So I think I actually used Ducksters more than the other websites. Famous people, that will be really good for slide number 10. And current events from each state. If you want to see what kind of festivals and things are happening in your state right now, this is a good slide, a good website. This website might be great for the end. You have some extra pages where you can write about anything you want. Maybe that can be what you write about. So I encourage you to look at the different websites. The way to get into the website is to click one time and wait. And then when this pops up down here, just click again and it will take you to the website. Notice at the top that it keeps these tabs up here. That's really important because when I want to go back to my project, I don't click the back button because this is a new tab. I'm going to click up here on this tab, go back to my project, go back to the website, go back to this website. You can keep your tabs open so you don't have to keep opening and closing everything. And last but not least, you can click on this light bulb on this page to see the video you're watching now, but every single page has a light bulb on it that you can click on and see a video, there it is, telling you how to do the state. So I hope this helps. This resource page is definitely a page that I used a lot. Have fun.